All right, so now we're jumping into going to the back end of the website and building out a property page. So I use Bluehost to host all my web pages. So you just got to log into Bluehost, and it's going to move kind of slow. I'm going to pause this. All right, so then it comes here. We want to log into WordPress. Make sure it's the Dream Home Builders. You can select other ones, other websites that I have as well. I host all my websites here. But Dream Home for Denver is what we're going to use. So log into that. All right, so now we're in the back end of my site where you can build out pages and maneuver things, whatever you need to do. The first thing you want to do when you're building out a new property web page is you want to load the media. So you want to go to Media and you want to go to Library. And then from here, you want to Add New. And this is where you add all your media. You add your PDF files, you add your photos, everything in here. Once you've done that, once you've loaded everything up into this, then you can go. Once you've got them all loaded up, the first thing I do is I copy the links for the PDF files and I put them, I paste them into a Word document. And it's just a quick little shortcut that I do. So you go, you click on this, and you copy this to your copyboard, your clipboard. You put it in a Word document. Put all three of those in there. And then once you've done that, you're really done in here. You don't need to do that for the photos. So, and I don't know the reasoning why, but this is the fast way of doing this. So you go to the pages next. Once you've loaded everything to media, go to all pages. And then we're going to select one. I've got all these flip one pages ready to go. So if it's not being used, if it's not a current active sale, then go ahead and use one of them, or use it. So I currently don't have anything for sale, so it's safe to say we can use any one of these. So go ahead and edit that. Do Live Editor. So from here, you can go in and start changing things as you need. So you can load the photos, you can load photos here, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to jump into this real fast. So if you copied and pasted those three links, so the first thing I do is I go down and I make the adjustments on here. So let's say, for example, this one I'm going to change to a new property address. So 123 Main Street, for example, and then I paste that link that I put in the Word document here, and I do that for all three of those, and insert. So it changes that, and just make sure that you're putting the appropriate link for the property info. So the property info, you use the property info link. If you're doing the property analysis sheet, you use it here, and so on. Change the addresses on each one. And there you go. So that's how you do that. When you're making changes, make sure you're always saving and continuing. Too many times if I built out an entire web page just right when I'm getting ready to save and something glitches and I lose everything and I got to rebuild it. It's happened to me many times. So just always save and continue. So when you're making changes, just hover over the little pencil and you can make whatever changes you need. So 123 Main Street. And actually, we're not going to use this one because I am selling this one. I've already sold it, but I like to keep these websites up and running. So let's go back until I've actually closed on them, just in case something funky happens. I got to blast it out again. So let's use this other one. And so again, so if you want to make changes, you can just go in here. 123 Main Street. All right, and insert, and then save and continue. Photos, pretty easy. Just go in, remove the image that you have, and you can select a new file, go to Media Library. Now you can't do this with the PDF files. I don't know why, but So I want to, but with the photos you can do this. So insert into post. That's how you make the changes with that. I always do the new verbiage like fix and flip and whatever thing, roof needs work, you know, da da da. This is the bad things, these are the good things. Here's the data on it. So just kind of mimic what I've done here. And we've already went through the changes here, and then obviously the closing or the property information. So we want to change if we're selling one for $449. If we want $10,000 earnest money, you know, if the rehab is $100,000, and so on. So you make the changes there. Insert. If we have no other photos, we got to get rid of these. So there's a couple of different ways you can do it. Let's see if we do have some down here. So you can just clear these out. So you can, what I was looking for was one that I could copy and paste. So like these right here, I've already got, you can create new ones. So by just hitting this little copy button, and then we can make new photos here, but these we can just clear out. And the reason I do that is because these little boxes have been created, so I can just jump in here and add a new photo. If we delete these out, then I've got to go back and let me see, add a new element, go through the steps to create this little box again. But if we already have them up and running, it's just faster that we can just copy and paste those, and we can drag those. Normally we can drag those to where we want them, but we can get rid of the rest of these photos just like this, and we can add new photos as we get them, so on. So that is a quick overview of building out a website. So I can probably shoot some more videos on details of this, but it's pretty straightforward. And once you have it built out and you save and close it, then you can copy this link right here, and we would go into doing the text and the email marketing, which that's actually really simple after you've got the website built out.